Hi everyone, I am Mithun Ghosh. I am from Intuit AI and today I will be talking about generative AI. Generative AI is rapidly becoming powerful and more prominent, popularized by chatbots and apps such as ChatGPT and Lensa. Now, what is generative AI? Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence which is typically based on neural networks that can learn complex patterns from the input data and then generate new data by sampling from the learned probability distributions. That means the generative AI can synthesize new data which resemble to the training data on which it has been trained. The examples of generative AI application includes image and video synthesis, text generation, and music composition. Unlike traditional machine learning algorithms that are designed to classify or predict the data based on the patterns from the pre-existing examples, generative AI models can generate new and original data samples that resembles that input data. However, it still needs to develop and mature before it can be safely used in industries where accuracy of statements are critical, such as finance or medicine. There are several types of generative AI, including generative adversarial networks, GANs, variational autoencoders, VAEs, deep belief networks, DBNs, etc., that use different type of algorithms to generate new data, such as image, audio, or text data, based on the patterns and the structure found in the existing data. Last year, ChatGPT was introduced and took the world by storm on its ability to generate human-like text. There are also many upcoming and powerful applications in other domains as well. For example, in the image world, there is another important generative AI method called stable diffusion that creates new images that are visually just like the real world images. And there are many more in the list. At Intuit, we feel that within next several years, generative AI will likely play a pivotal role in helping create personalized conversational systems to provide financial advice and guidance directly to customers. In the ideal scenario, generative AI could provide human expert the financial insights in areas such as cash flow and money movement, which will only help company like ours to deliver amazing and delightful customer experiences. Okay, now let's talk about the specific of data generation using generative AI, of which there are of several types like text generation, video generation, image generation, speech generation. For now, we will focus on text generation using generative AI. To generate text, an AI model is typically trained on large corpus of text data. The model learns the patterns and relationship between the words and then uses the knowledge to generate new text that is like the input data. The quality of the generated text depends on the quality of the training data and the complexity of the AI model used. Traditional AI can generate text using variety of techniques such as Markov chains, recurrent neural networks, and other neural network techniques including transformers. These are probabilistic models which generate text tokens given text sequences, and more broadly they are called language models. Language models. That means they model the language in such a way that given in a sentence, if we give them the first few words, it will be able to generate the next word accurately. To understand the details of the generative AI for text generation, I will go in depth about transformers and you will understand that why in a minute. The transformer is a deep learning architecture that was introduced in 2017 and is based on self-attention mechanism that allows the model to selectively attend to different parts of the input sequence at different time steps. Unlike traditional sequence model, for example, recurrence neural network RNN, LSTM, the transformer are parallelizable. That is, they can process the input sequence in parallel, making them much faster than the RNNs. The transformer architecture consists of an encoder and a decoder, which work together to translate a sequence from one language to another. The encoder takes an input sequence and applies multiple layers of self-attention and feed-forward neural networks to produce a set of encoded representation for the input sequence. Then the decoder takes the encoded sequence and uses it to generate the output sequence one token at a time. The transformer has been widely adopted in natural language processing tasks and has achieved the state-of-the-art performance in several benchmark datasets. Now ChatGPT, that is a great success story of this transformer architecture. ChatGPT is a conversational model which is powered by a variant of transformer architecture called GPT, Generative Pre-training Transformer Model, or precisely GPT 3.5, the version 3.5. So, at the heart of ChatGPT, there is a transformer model. This can generate high fidelity natural language text. The researchers used a reinforcement learning approach to fine-tune ChatGPT by leveraging a supervised policy model and a reward model. The main focus is to train the model against adversarial inputs so that the model performs better in real-world scenarios. Now I would like to share some other potential use cases of generative AI, like chatbots and customer service. Generative AI can be used to create chatbots that can provide personalized financial advice and customer service to the end users. By learning the historical and the recent interaction, generative AI models can generate responses that are tailored to the customer needs and preferences. Marketing. Small businesses can use generative AI to generate personalized marketing content for their customers. For example, generative AI can be used to create targeted social media ads, personalize email campaigns, and personalize recommendation for the customers. Another one, synthetic data generation. The generative AI can be used to generate synthetic data that simulate certain interesting activities. This synthetic data can be used to train fraud detection and error or anomaly detection model. So, what we have seen till now, the generative AI has the potential to be used in wide range of applications, from creating a realistic virtual environment to helping generate new scientific discoveries or assisting in creation of new products. However, generative AI also presents ethical concerns, particularly when it comes to the potential for misuse or generation of fake information. Now we will discuss about the generative AI at Intuit. At Intuit, we are moving quickly to deploy more on our financial technology platform to continue creating personalized experiences that inspire the trust and confidence our customer count on from Intuit. In fact, our global financial technology platform's use of generative AI has already driven more than half of all chat conversations. I'm repeating, half of all chat conversations and eliminated 380,000 hours per year from customer call times and giving this valuable time back to our customer and helping us serve them more efficiently by automatically summarizing calls for agents. Another examples, our MailChimp team has been applying this generative AI to help small businesses produce email marketing content more efficiently using our in-house developed or open source model. In Intuit, we are working together, making sure that we leverage the full potential of generative AI responsibly while avoiding any bias, stereotype which can create bad user experience. Thank you.